And now, you're listening to BodeVision, the podcast edition. We're talking life. Sometimes we're talking cars. Most times, we're just talking that all of the time. Welcome to BodeVision.
So what is up and welcome today, episode number 5. This is going to be a good one. Josh, a cop with the swap, he couldn't make it out today. So right now, I have with me my baby mama, Miss BodeVision, Samantha. Samantha, what is up? Thank you so much for joining us today on the podcast. What's up?
What's happening?
What's up? So anyways, you're joining us today on this beautiful Sunday morning. The plan is for the podcast to post every single Sunday morning at 11 a.m. This Sunday, this podcast, we had some scheduling issues. We also have a baby. We'll get into some of that stuff later. This is not going to go up at 11. I can already foresee that now. It might be a little later in the day, but either way, we're going to kick back. We're going to get you through your Sunday and get you ready for that upcoming beautiful work week. So let's get right into it. Samantha, what's up? Give us a little bit of background about yourself.
Hey, I'm Samantha, Adam's baby mama. From Chicago. Met Adam when we were working at McKell.
McDonald's.
We're gonna fight each other, but he realized he was gonna get whooped. So I guess he figured he'd rather be my friend on my good side than.
That's how our baby's here, because that's right.
Yeah, I fought you for that, baby.
Anyways, so from Chicago, we met at McDonald's, and that was back in 2012 that we met at McDonald's.
No, probably we met in 2011.
We started dating in 2012. Yeah. So before
right.
that, I didn't care about you, but now I care maybe a little bit more. So anyways, from Chicago, met at McDonald's, met at McHale, favorite rapper. If anybody knows Samantha, they know that your number one musician, probably favorite person of all time, even more so than me. Who is it? Hit him. Kanye to the Kanye West, your man. But anyway, so the first time on my channel that anybody might have saw your car, that was right when my channel started, right at the very beginning, because I was fixing your car. Now, what happened with this car that I was fixing?
The way you're coming at me, I was fixing your car. Like, okay. Yep. So yeah, I was pregnant, and then I got in a car accident.
You were 8 months pregnant.
11 months? No, I think I've told somebody the story too. I was like, I was 11 months.
Yeah,
like,
all I know is it's 1 month before, so I think that's why we say 12 months, because it's 1 month shy. We think 11 months, but anyway, 9 months, 8 months, blah, 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 blah.
Anyhow, I was full-blown pregnant. Oh my God, it was the worst. And I was such a productive day too. I got everything that I needed for the hospital. But pregnancy brain is a real thing, guys. I literally, honestly, I really don't remember what happened. I just remember driving and then hit, and then car just literally, like, I was in the left lane, I was then all the way in the right lane.
Yeah, so. And I remember driving. I was getting some stuff done too. I was working, and then you had called me and said I was just driving. I got in an accident. I don't know what happened, and it was crazy, because the first thing that came to my mind is, I hope the baby's okay. I hope nothing else is going on. I hope everything is just fine. And then when I saw your car, I drove out there. I left what I was doing. I came to make sure everything was fine. And then I saw your car, and you remember what I said? The car is done. I said the car is done.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, and then it was determined to be not the other person's fault. I'm not going to say it was your fault, but either way, insurance didn't help us out, but I got the car fixed. I think we spent, less than?
Somewhere between 400 to 500. I don't remember more than 500.
Yeah, all junkyard parts, the whole wheel, tire, assembly, the suspension, all that stuff. I just replaced it with a junkyard car, got you a brand new door, painted that, a new fender, and yeah, I think we spent less than $600-700, which is just a little bit more than what your deductible would have been anyways, you know what I mean? So it's still worth it. It was still fine. You're okay, and you're still driving that car today.
Yeah, no, that's pretty wild. But that's how you know she was meant to be here. It's like a sign she's meant for something great. So
yeah, it's crazy. I didn't think that we would be back in that car, but fortunately I was able to fix it, and that's an old video. I think that video is a little bit cringy because it's one of my first ones, but if you guys want to go back and check that out, I think I put it like fixing your car for cheaper than a deductible, something along those lines. So anyways, that happened right before our daughter came to this world. Avocado Von Cardamith. Her name is just Ava. We just get a little extra. So anyways, I wanted to ask you something about kids and social media. How do you feel about parents posting kids on social media? Because that's what your social media is mainly of. And my social media, you wouldn't even know that I had a child whatsoever. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, it depends. I mean, the way I see it, in all reality, nobody cares about your kid, but I care about my kid, so
right.
I want everybody to see how cute she is. I don't know. I think it's okay when it becomes too much. Like some people make like a whole page for their kid.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm just
ridiculous. Like, they make a page for their dog. They make a page for their kid. Like, their kid's going to post, and they put something in the description. This is my life. Nobody cares.
I mean, it's true. Nobody cares. But like I said, if it's my kid, I care.
Yeah.
She's cute.
And then coming up in Orange County, I don't know where you guys are at, but school is just around the corner. First day of school on social media, if you're in your mid to late 20s, I would imagine. That is all just littered with ugly kids with their ugly backpacks on, getting ready to go to school. I don't even think I'm going to go on social media that day. Tomorrow. I'm not going on it. You going to post pictures of Ava's first day?
First day of she can't do any her first day of realizing the other kids go to school.
Yeah, well, she better enjoy it, because once that school starts, I'm going to enjoy it. So anyways, we were going back and forth, and then I think that one of the things that most parents do is they use their kids as a flex additive on social media. For example, fathers. I follow some fathers, and if I'm not talking to anybody specifically, but this is going to fit the mold of many people. Every single other weekend or every other weekend, they're posting pictures of their kids. I'm at Disney. I'm at the movies. I'm doing all this. I'm doing the most. And I think that they're just trying to get at their baby mama in a sense, to say like, I'm having so much fun with your child, and you're probably over there with this other man, and it's just all blah, 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 blah. So in the end, it doesn't even come down to having a good time with the kid. It comes down to using the kid as leverage to flex on the baby mama or on the baby daddy that they're no longer with.
I mean, I guess if you look at my social media, it looks like I flexed too.
Well, we're still together, so who cares?
Well, no, but I mean, I only post when we're doing stuff.
Well, yeah, and that's what it should be, and that goes back to what you were saying about some people just post way too much, but you kind of are posting the highlights. Like yesterday, we went to the Orlando Science Center. I think you post some stuff there, and if you guys want to check that out, whatever I post is what I want you to check out. Don't check out her social media.
You sound like a psycho, you crazy person.
Anyways, get a little closer to that mic. I don't think we can hear you too well. Yeah. Get right in there. Get right in there. So anyways, social media, kids. Now, I think some people might think that I'm not involved with Ava's life that much, because I don't post about her hardly at all on social media. Maybe every once in a while in my story, but overall, my page is mainly car stuff. And now, I don't want people to get it twisted, but my social media presence and what I put out there into the social media world, if you will, is just what I do as far as cars. So I don't believe that my viewers are interested in seeing an 18-month-old baby, even though she means the world to us, even though that's what I'm doing way more than I'm doing car stuff. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't think that other dudes in their 20s and 30s really care to see my kid.
Even though she's cute.
She is
the
cute.
Cutest kid in the world. I
Yes.
promise you this. Everybody thinks their kid is the cutest. No, my kid is the cutest.
Yeah, our kid. Your kid?
My kid.
Whatever. Take her. You can take her now. I don't even know. Where is she right now?
I thought you were watching her. Oh, shit.
Anyways, shout out to the grandmother for watching her for 30 minutes for us to record this. But anyways, so earlier you mentioned that you're into Kanye. Kanye is one of your favorite rappers, or I don't know if I mentioned that, but I have a conspiracy going on about Kanye. And also in the news recently, there was some stuff that came up about Kanye working on some new projects. Can you fill us in a little bit about some of that stuff?
So yeah, I guess he's trying to build like these little domes, like these houses. And from what I heard, it sounds like he's just trying to make it like I guess like communism. That's right, where it's like equal living. It's like it's the same house for everyone, same price. But with everything, whoever has more money, they want more and something bigger. But that was his concept. It's
right.
like we all live in the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all like prefabbed homes. Everybody's going to kind of have like an equal playing field. And did it say he's already started production, right? Didn't he have it? I don't ever know if his Instagram is live or not, because it's always up and down.
No.
Wasn't there a picture of some of these houses popping up in Calabasas or somewhere?
I think so.
Somewhere
I just
in California.
remember seeing like white dome things.
Yeah, and I read a quote, and Kanye said he wants to be what Howard Hughes was to airplanes. Kanye wants to be for houses. Kanye said he doesn't even care if he's known for his music, or he doesn't even believe that he's going to be remembered for his music. He wants to be remembered for changing the game on houses. Even though we had dome houses, that's been around for a long time. There's some that, I think a housing development in Florida that was from the 70s, dome housing development, and who really cares? So now, my conspiracy, I think Kanye is starting a cult.
I mean...
What is he doing on Sunday? You follow him on social media. Tell us about the Sunday services.
Yeah, so they're doing the Sunday services. It was all for Coachella. I think it was all like practice for Coachella, like because that's what he did. He performed at Coachella on a Sunday for the Sunday service earliest morning. So that it was all like rehearsal and practice. But I think they're still doing it, like the Kardashians and their friends and family. Like I think they're kind of still continuing.
And now, what about the clothes that they're wearing? Does it look very cultish? Are they all wearing similar clothing?
Yeah.
Cultish?
Well, if you go to a church and a choir, they all have the same gown.
Everybody that's going to the Sunday service is then part of the choir as well? Sunday cult service. Cult day. Sunday. Kanye.
I mean, you know, when you got a entourage, y'all got to flex and swag out together.
So you're telling me, okay, so cult, Kanye, cult, the Kardashians, if they wanted, you would join.
Of course I would.
Exactly. Okay, and now cult, everybody knows the man involved with the cult, he's fucking everybody.
What do you mean?
That's what cults do, man. The main dude does all the girl. That's what the cult thing is.
Oh, I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, and I wasn't saying it like that. If you want to go be part of that, you know your kid's not going. She's not going to go live in no dome with the Kanye Kardashian cult.
No.
Hypebeast cult. Are you part of the Hypebeast culture or the cult culture?
Just part of the Kanye movement.
Okay, so you're not going to start a cult. You're not going to join the Kanye cult if it happens. Even though that's just a conspiracy anyways. So Sunday service, all wear the same clothes, all have the same housing. Kanye has a cult following. They'll buy anything that he puts out. You're telling me that's not a cult?
No, that's like any celebrity. They can all start a cult because everybody's following them. Everybody's buying their stuff.
But Kanye is at another level of, like I said, the clothing, the housing, the everything, the lifestyle. That's cult culture.
Cult culture.
Now, anyway,
cult culture.
Hashtag cult culture started up. Look it up. Kanye 2020 died down. It's about to be 2020. We haven't seen anything come up from Kanye in a very long time for 2020, but that's all good, right? No? Would you vote for Kanye?
Heck yeah.
Okay, so moving on. I'm done talking about this cult stuff. You still want to talk about the cult?
No.
No. Anyways, so our girl Rachel, formerly Rachel, I'm not going to give her a last name. Rachel, you know who she is, Samantha. Anyway, she asked us some questions. This segment, I want to get into some questions that some people asked on social media. I put out a little thing on my story on Instagram, just at BodeVision, saying that I'm going to have Samantha on here, ask us some questions. And Rachel asked Kanye for president. And I thought that was a great transition from last segment to the next segment of the questions. Kanye for president.
Yeah. Kanye 2020 campaign started.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to vote for Kanye for 2020, but.
You sure?
Anyways, the next question. So Robert asked, how hard is it to run your channel with a family?
I don't know.
I guess that's the question for me. So like I said earlier, when I'm at the shop, but every single night when I come home, every single morning when I'm here, I'm with Ava, and that's just what I do. We don't really go out. We don't really spend a lot of time with friends, or if we are going out, we have our daughter with us. Like I said yesterday, we went to the science center. There's not a lot of stuff that we do besides just watch her. We hang out, we watch her. When's the last time you saw any of your friends? You don't have friends. You got a kid. You got me.
Hey, I have friends.
Yeah, you have friends. I don't have friends. Besides all of my followers, they're all my friends.
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully. But anyway, so, and if we're answering your questions, I'm going to message you guys, and we're going to send you one of those small little retro slap stickers or retro decals. And then thank you guys so much for submitting questions. So the next question, Samantha, this is specifically for you, and this is from Alex. Do you support what Adam does, and are you a subscriber to BodeVision? Take that one question at a time.
Okay, of course I support what he does. I mean, I'm gonna have to.
It
takes a lot of time, and it's
Yeah.
like if I don't support it, he wouldn't be doing it.
Exactly.
So.
No, honestly, if you weren't doing what you're doing, because for those of you guys who don't know, and I'm not going to get into it, and I don't want to say like, oh, she works so hard and grinds hard, but you work on average how many hours a week? So you do your 40, and then you're also working at another place on the weekends for maybe 16 hours a week.
Yeah.
So, well, 56 hours a week on average.
Yeah, maybe more. Depends.
Yeah, and that's just like a slow week. That's if you only have 2 shifts at the other place. So you're working on average 60 hours a week. And then your mom, my mom, our parents really help us with the daughter. So with our situation right now and with the flexibility that I have doing what I'm doing, I'm able to take her in the mornings, or if anybody can't watch her, I'm able to fill in wherever I need to. And without you doing what you're doing, I couldn't do what I'm doing. I would just have to have a job that pays good money. We'd have to have our daughter in daycare, and that would not be what we want.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's pretty cool that what I do allows us that. So do you support that? You might wish I made more money, but the flexibility is where it's at.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, that's important, especially with her. So.
Right. So if I was doing what I was doing and making more money, then I'd be perfect. But no one's perfect. But no one's perfect. Now, second part of the question, are you a subscriber to BodeVision?
Of course I'm a subscriber.
Do you watch?
I mean, if you ask me what car is he painting or whatever, I'd be like, I don't know, the
Yeah.
blue one.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I understand that, and you guys got to understand, like, I don't expect you to watch. They're not meant for you. They're not meant for everybody. They're just meant for the dudes who are watching those videos anyways. Like, my
The
mother...
dudes, what about the girls?
I looked at my analytics, and people, like, 98% of my viewers are dudes, and 98% of them are from 25 to 35 years old.
Oh, I guess because you're ugly. I'm just kidding.
Well, so, you a subscriber? Yes? No? Huh?
Yes.
Yes?
I
Watch them?
subscribe.
No.
I don't. I mean, I try.
No. Like I said, it is too much. It's too much for you to watch them. There's too much going on. I edit them, watch them one time real quick, and then I'm back to chasing that kid around because right now her hand's probably in the dog water bowl. She's probably throwing plates, throwing dishes, breaking stuff because she's a little wild.
Yeah. Well, I wonder where she gets that from.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, so we kind of flew through these topics. Any topics, anything that you could think of that you'd like to bring up for us to discuss, anything that you have going on, anything cool. I'm just kind of throwing this at you at the top right now. Anything that you want to bring up?
I don't know.
Any cool stories?
I don't know.
Anything funny?
Funny? I don't know.
Nothing funny.
Not that I can think of.
Having another kid lately?
Man, I would. She's so cute that I would make another one. She's adorable.
Yeah. Awkward.
How is that awkward? Oh, I guess it's the same make. It's like, I mean, it's like y'all don't know what goes down.
Nah, but the thing is, though, another kid, let's talk about that really quick. So another kid, I would love to have another kid. Just right now, we're not in the position to be able to. I feel like money is everything, you know what I mean? And for us to have another kid, we got to have I got to make more money, you got to make more money, you got to have more time, I got to have more time, more money, everybody's got to have more. But then if you wait for the right time, like for example, we know some people that are like, well, we're just going to wait for the right time, and that right time has never come. You're just going to have them, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what just said. What's happening? I'm here.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Well, some people know if you have a Hispanic girlfriend and you hug them a little too tight, yep.
They're fertile.
So anyways, people with kids, give them a little PSA about kids. About waiting. About if you should wait or if you should just go for it.
mean, I would say just wait, but it's true. If you wait, it's like it's either never going to happen or there's never a right moment. So
Right.
you just gotta, just like with everything in life, I mean, you just take it and you keep going with it and you just handle it.
Yeah, and if you wait for that right time is probably never, ever going to come because, you know, your whole entire life changed from before we had our kid to now. Every single thing that we do, like, I think that when you're thinking about a kid and you imagine it, don't you think, well, I thought about when we have a kid, I felt like she was going to be born a 3-year-old, like she's going to be a kid. You know what I mean? But the baby stage is completely different. And right now, honestly, it's gotten so much easier. Now she's 17 and a half months or so. She's almost 18 months. Well, closer to 17 months. But I think it's so much easier now than it was. Honestly, it was hard at first.
It was wild.
It was wild. And I think that when people say, like, oh, my God, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's so beautiful.
They mean later on.
Yeah.
As they're older and they could do more stuff.
Exactly. Where
Because
at first...
you're literally just caring for a living being until they're able to do something for themselves.
Right. And then now thinking about it, she hasn't even been walking for a year. I don't even remember her not walking. So it does fly by. At the time, it goes kind of slow. But now it's like it flew by. You know?
I know. She's going to be 2. Oh, my gosh.
Man, that is crazy. All of my subscribers, can they all come to the birthday party? 2 years old? If they bring gifts?
Yes. As long as you bring a gift, I don't care.
Food, gifts. Man, we should have a whole car meet.
Oh, my God. That'd be too many people. That'd be
Too many people, but if they're all bringing gifts.
It'd be too loud.
Yeah.
My poor kid. She'd probably look around like, ah.
Yeah. Anyways, well, we're flying through this. We flew through this. We're only like 20 minutes in, but I think that we're going to call it. We got a kid to go pick up. So that's all the time that we have for today. I want to remind you guys of my social media. My social media is BodeVision. That's on Instagram, and my YouTube channel as well. It's just BodeVision. Obviously, if you're watching it, it's BodeVision. And then on Facebook, sometimes I post on my Facebook page, not my personal Facebook, but my Facebook page is BodeVision as well. I'm always sharing my videos on there, sharing stuff on there, and all of that stuff. So Samantha, thank you so much for joining us. We got a kid to go pick up. So you got anything else to leave off? Final thoughts? Anything along those lines for the viewers?
Now we out.
Yep, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look for the next update following this video. The next video is going to be probably on Project Pepto. My thoughts got lost a little bit, got lost in the sauce like Gucci. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. You know what it is. YouTube. We're out.
again. It's about to be edited out. I don't give a damn because it's about to be out. I don't give a damn because it's about to be out. Cut the shit.